This is the Moruga Trinidad Scorpion. Um, you can see right there. I've already had about 3 harvests off of this thing right here. It's supposed to be about 2 million, give or take, Scovilles. Of course, I'm growing it in that pot right there. Good size one. Over here, I have the Red Savina Habanero. I've yet to get a harvest off of it. This is going to be the first, but as you can see, it is full. It's pretty slow in coming on. I've got some pods inside here that seem to be starting to turn color right there, but most of them are still kind of lime green, real light lime green color right now. But this is the Red Savina Habanero, and it's supposed to be about maybe 500,000 Scovilles, supposedly. Over here, these are my 2 plants of red habaneros. And if you look closely in there, you can see the pods. The green ones are also kind of lime green too, with a little bit more greenish to it than the red Savina. But yeah, this is my red habaneros, and I've got 2 plants, and I've gotten quite a bit of a harvest off of them. They're very prolific. Plus, I had a good spot. These are my other habaneros, and this is the orange ones. And they've had a tough life, so they're kind of falling behind. But even the green ones, you can see right here how dark they are in comparison to the other ones. I'm finally getting one right here that's getting some color to it, but they've been kind of stunted. They're kind of falling a little bit behind there. Walking down this way, this is the Ghost. This is the Ghost. I think this is about a 1 million, give or take, Scoville right there. I had to transplant the plant itself from the back because it was crowded and shaded by other bigger plants, so it kind of stunned it. But I already had 1 harvest off of it, and I had to get rid of most of the stuff that it had on there when it went to shock. But it's starting to flower again, as you can see right there. So it's coming along. And then, hey, what you doing, boy? Huh? What you doing? Oh, yes, 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 yes. No, barking. Blue, no, no, no. Now go on, go, guys. Hey, girly, girly. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah, you tell him. You tell him. Yep. Now go on. Go. No. Go. This right here is my Scotch bonnet. I've also had a couple of harvests off of it, but it's coming out strong again. At the beginning, it gave me some bigger pods. Now I got all kinds of pods, but they're a lot smaller, as you can see right there. So There's another one right there. And like I said, as you can see, it's got all kinds of green ones everywhere. Hey, 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 let's behave. Let's behave. This right here is my bird's eye. Thai, bird's eye. I think in Spanish it's called diente de perro, dog's teeth. This right here is my chipotle jalapeno. This is the first year I've grown this. This is about the size that they get, and then they start turning red. I got some more bird's eye over here. And then right here, this can either be a cayenne or a big Thai, so heaven knows. And I've had a few good harvests off of this one. This one's right here are my serranos. This right here. I just picked all the red ones today, earlier. And I also try to pick as many of the green ones too, so be making some salsa. All these ones are the same thing, serranos. Here, it's chile piquin. You can see how small those things are. That's as big as they get. And they're hot. In here, it appears like some they crossbred with a jalapeno or something. So look at this. I don't know if it's a hybrid or whatever, but there's a plant there that looks between a jalapeno and a chile piquin of all things. Right here, I have some peperoncinis right there. Some basil. And then I have a somewhat of a mystery pepper here. See how pointy it looks like a serrano, but see how pointy it is, and it turns a nice red, and it's hotter than the Dickens. So tasted it, and it's hot. I've had a couple of harvests off of it too, but I have no idea what the heck it is. Right here, let me see. There it is. Yeah, well, it's kind of damaged, but you can see what it looks like. Of course, there's a serrano right there, so can't be a serrano. This right here, I believe is my cayenne or my dragon cayenne, one or the other. This plant is full of it, and of course there's another plant right beside it here that, like I said, they could be cayennes or super or dragon cayennes, one or the other. Another Thai or bird's eye. Oh boy, look at this. Somebody's making a home there. Or diente de perro, as they say. This right here is another funny one. It looks like a it looks like I don't know, it could be no, it doesn't look like a chipotle jalapeno at all, so might have crossed or something, who knows. But it's some kind of what appears to be like a small jalapeno of some sort. Here's a different one altogether. Now this might be the Cayenne or the Dragon. It's one or the other between this and that other one. And then I've got even another one. This one tends to grow in clusters like that and push out among. So I've lost track of what is what, but I don't mind. It's half the fun. Some more serranos right here. Got more serranos there. Another serrano, another one here. More Thai, I believe. Serrano, and then we go back to the Cayenne again. Some sort of a Cayenne. This one and that one. And at the very end, we have a jalapeno. Little jalapenos. They are also kind of running behind due to having to transplant them. Here's another habanero right there. Looks just slightly different than the other ones. Let's see what color it turns out to be. Some more bird's eye right there. And then another hot plant. I can tell that it's going to be a hot, but it's barely flowering, so to wait and see on that one. This one's another Scotch bonnet. You can see it's got all kinds of pods on it. Of course, it gets a lot of shade, so I think that affects it a lot too. Right here, I have some Peperoncini. I've got two plants right here. I use them to add to my salsas, to give it some flavor and all this and that. I consider them sweet peppers. Right here is a Marconi. And right here is a big Thai. I believe it's just like the one in the front that I didn't. But yeah. See that? This plant right here, I had to transplant it. It just about died on me. I had to cut it back so much. It was ridiculous. But what this is, it's a 7-pot Saguana chocolate. It already gave me a harvest before I transplanted it back here. It's grown quite a bit, but so far it hasn't flowered again. So, but it looks pretty healthy, and I expect it to be flowering any day now. And this is supposed to be as hot as the Ghost, about 800 to 1,000,000 Scoville. Here's another habanero, and as you can see now, it's got pods on there. The green tint to it is a lot different than some other ones. So I should have about 2 or 3 different types of colored habaneros, and I think this would be another one. This one, it's flowering, and it's one of those that looks like a jalapeno. Who knows? See how they taste. And here's another, what I think, yep, sure enough. It's going to be a hot one too. Look at that, it's some kind of a habanero. Yep, beautiful. And got some bell peppers growing there. Some more over here. And some more here. Including some, I think, Anaheim right there. And some more Marconis over here. And then I've got my jalapenos right here. They also run a little bit behind due to me transplanting them, getting them out from under the tomatoes. Where I planted them, the game tomatoes just overran them, and they were shading them way too much, so put them back here, and it stunned them, so it slowed them down. But now I think they're catching up, and we should have some jalapenos going pretty soon. Anyway, that is the peppers that I have.